basketball YouTube channel. I'm Jackie Zaccaro, Coach Jackie, and we've posted another video for you to work on some skills for basketball. We really hope you like them. Don't forget to subscribe and share it with your friends. Have fun! Hi everybody, and welcome again to some Girls Got Game videos. So for today, we're going to do a little bit more of the tennis ball dribbling. So I've posted one already about dribbling and tennis ball work and individual. So we've done just a quick recap. If Taylor's going to dribble, she's going to, some things that you can do is she's going to be in a nice low stance, so her knees are bent, her head is over her feet. So we always want to talk about balance, and the fact that her knees are bent and her hips are down, like she's sitting down, gives her a good steady balance. So if I'm trying to push her, she can obviously hold back from that. So what she's going to do is she's going to dribble with one hand and she's going to toss the ball up with the other and just work on catching it. And I've done a video on this already, so this is kind of a review. She can catch it with her palm up. She can catch it out of the air, so reaching and pulling it out of the air. Oh, go get it. I mean, that's one of the things we talk about, right? We want them to make mistakes, because when they make mistakes, they're trying something that's harder. They're trying something that's new, and it's something that they can learn from. So every time they make a mistake, they can try and figure out maybe what happened. So you can catch it out of the air, then you can add things like a crossover dribble, then you can add between the legs. So making it creative, okay? The next step to this is we're going to show you the next step that you can do with tennis ball dribbling. And if you have a partner, we're going to show you some things that you can try as a partner and make it a little bit fun. And then an adaptation. So if you don't have a partner, how can you adapt some of these things and challenge yourself? The whole idea is when they're dribbling, obviously you're not going to have a tennis ball in a game. So if I were to ask Taylor, when you're doing this, what are you focusing on?
You want to focus on the tennis ball because you have to get used to dribbling.
Right. So the main answer is, like she just said, is the kids are going to focus on catching this, which is what we want. In a game, we want them to be able to dribble, keep their head up, see what's going on, and make decisions. So this is kind of mimicking that idea that we're going to keep our dribble, but we don't have to look at the ball. So it's forcing our players to do something else while they're trying to keep their dribble. A tip, if you push the ball down hard, it comes back with a good force and it's easier to control.
It also comes back straighter.
Right. So now, as a partner, I'm going to grab a ball. And to do this, what we're going to do, just to start, so here's some different levels. This is what we call loading. Loading is a concept we do in coaching, and I'll do a few videos about coaching and practice planning. But loading is a concept where we want to actually make it more challenging. You'll see in a lot of the videos that we do, you can load a number of different ways. You can make it a physical load by adding a tennis ball or adding more balls. You can make it a mental load by making them think. We did a video about trying to touch cones and think about color and letters and numbers. You can also make it like a social type load where it's a competition, and a competition can be with yourself or with others. So this load is more of a physical load because we're going to do a tennis ball. So what Taylor and I are going to do is, to start with, we're going to dribble with the same opposite hands, but on the same side. So it makes it a little bit easier. And all we're going to do is a nice low stance, and we're going to play catch with the tennis ball. And we're going to do a nice pass to each other and try and catch the tennis ball. So that seems to be a little bit simple. We've kind of practiced this in the driveway. And obviously you want to switch hands, try the other hand, and work on this. And you can do things like do it for a minute, you can do it for 20 throws, or anything like that. Okay? To make it a little bit more challenging, we can add a change of direction move. So, actually, to back up, we can even do it with opposite hands. So if Taylor's going to dribble, we're both with this hand, then we have to throw across our body, right? So that's another load. Now, what we're going to do is a change of direction move. And again, this is where we can load one more time. So, I'm going to be a nice low stance. Taylor's going to dribble opposite hand of me, and what's going to happen is I'm going to toss the ball to Taylor. After I pass, I have to change direction. So So we're just going to start with a crossover dribble. So I'm going to go here. So Taylor's dribbling.
Well, I should start with
Okay, start with that hand. That's fine. Okay, I'm going to toss to Taylor. Crossover. She's going to toss back. Crossover. Okay, I'm going to toss to her. Crossover. Toss back. Crossover. Toss to Taylor. Crossover. And then we can add things. We can do it between the legs. We can do behind the back. We can do those sorts of things. And then you can add that social challenge. How many passes can you do in 30 seconds? As with everything, when you're first learning, allow a bounce or two, right? So you might want to allow it to bounce before you catch it until you get the hang of it. A last kind of crazy load is 2 tennis balls and 2 basketballs. So to start with, we're going to go opposite hand dribbling, and we're going to toss the tennis balls. We're not going to do a change of direction move. We're just going to work on trying to toss and catch. So ready? 1, 2, 3, go. 1, 2, 3, go. 1, 2, 3, go. Awesome. And then you can work on your other hand. Then, if you want to make it even more challenging, we'll try this for you. And we're going to do a crossover dribble. Okay, so we're going to toss it, crossover dribble, and try and catch the tennis balls. Okay, ready? 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. That was a terrible toss on my part. Okay, so those are some drills that you can do with a partner. Now, Taylor's just going to show us against the wall. If you don't have a partner, actually I'll stand on this side so you can see her, you can do similar things. So she's going to dribble, nice little stance, bend your knees, Taylor, and she's going to throw it against the wall, mimicking like she's throwing it to somebody, and we're trying to catch it, okay? So she's letting it bounce to get used to it. As she gets used to it, she can go closer to the wall and try and catch it before the bounce. Then, same thing, she can add a change of direction move. Here you go, Taylor. She can add a change of direction move as well. So she can throw it, crossover, and catch. Again, if you allow a bounce, it allows you, gives you a little bit more time to catch it until you get the hang of it, and then push yourself. Okay? So that's just another tennis ball dribbling activities that you can do with a partner or on your own. If you really like these videos, subscribe to our channel. The link is down, or the subscribe button is down below. So subscribe to our channel, but you can also follow us on Instagram, and we have a website as well, and that's all down below. We really hope, especially in these times where we can't get into a gym and the weather is beautiful right now, that you have an opportunity to get outside and work a little bit on your game and have some fun. Remember, make mistakes. Everybody does. That's our best learning opportunity. And challenge yourself. Have fun and be creative. We'll see you soon.